Alrighty, folks, as I think I've shared with you over the last 6 months or so, I plan to create a second buy box. Yes, I've invested for Fresno, California for the better part of 22 years. I'm still interested in buying great deals in Fresno, California. But Olivia and I have just picked up a brand new home in Las Vegas. And I think, hey, why not? Let's take a shot at building in a second market. So, what I want to do here is give you an insight into how I am going to do that. I'm going to be leveraging Privy, and Benson here is going to give us a guide and show me, aka you, how you could use Privy to start uncovering where you might want to start poking in a brand new market. So, how you doing, Benson?
Doing fantastic. Las
Awesome,
Vegas
man.
is an interesting market. I've looked at it before from a discount perspective, and it's difficult to find really deeply discounted deals there. At least it has been historically. But from a portfolio perspective, it'll be a brand new perspective for me.
Okay. Yeah. I again, I know nothing, right? I think I spent, I don't know, 3 weeks looking for a home, which we ultimately bought something in Henderson, Nevada, which is
Hmm.
just on the outskirts of Vegas. But I'm open, right? There's lots of great places in Vegas. I obviously would be building a team at all of these things, but an application like Privy, who has access to the real life MLS, I think it's going to be like that metal detector for me
Right.
and help me kind of focus in on areas. So take me, aka the audience, through how we could use Privy to poke around a brand new market.
Yeah, you're right about that. So because it has this blue hue around it, that is an indicator that there is direct to MLS data there. So you can see there's a lot of major cities that have that here on the west side of the country. But if we just kind of drill down into Las Vegas, we'll see that there are listings here that we can buy, right? And then we've got this little blue indicator. Let's get a little bit closer here so we can see some individual properties. But there's a little blue indicator on the properties themselves that show you that it's direct. And then we get to see the beautiful photos. And if you're licensed, you can see the contact information for the agent. But the agent name is right down here at the bottom. So if you wanted to write an offer on this house, you can. Um, and then we can click into any of these properties and see what the rents are just by looking at the comps. So this is the comparative market analysis. The system automatically pulls comps for you. Now, right now, we're just seeing the sales comparables.
Okay.
What that tells me is that we don't have any comparables that are rentals that are close enough to this house. It's really
Okay.
small. It's 728 square feet. It's a 2 bedroom, 1 bath.
Yeah.
But we can click the settings button here and we can jump in and see if there are any rental comps for this property. And if there are, then we can analyze it from that cash flow perspective.
Okay.
But this is such a small little place, and it looks like, okay, well, there's quite a bit of rental data here. There's 89 rental data points. But houses are likely going to be different sizes. Um, and it kind of ranges 2 bedroom, 1 bath.
Yeah, I
We
think
try
we're
to
looking at
match those
mobile
up.
homes, just given or apartments, maybe. I don't know, but I think that this 3637 is a mobile home based on the picture I saw.
Yeah, right. In Las Vegas, a lot of times they call these places single family detached,
Oh,
depending
okay. I
upon
didn't
if
know
they're
that.
on a
See?
foundation or not.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I see. Got to learn something new. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's back out a little bit here. And then what we can do is we'll use the investor activity box here to see if there's any hot areas where people are
Okay.
flipping houses. Okay.
I
So we'll
like
go ahead
that.
and we'll click that. And then this will show us where we have investor activity. And that's a positive thing if there is investor activity in an area because you get higher rates of appreciation
Sure.
in those areas.
Makes
Um,
sense.
you can get better rents in areas where people are flipping. And
Okay.
so it looks like there's a pocket right down in here where it's
Yeah, I
it's
see.
pretty hot. A lot of activity right in here. People are coming in and investing money into the area.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I'd be interested in your perspective on that too. And this is what I've found is that, when flippers come into an area and they start improving properties, well, next thing there's the appreciation happens faster at a faster rate
Yes,
than if it was just normal
for sure.
appreciation. The city starts to invest, they put new sidewalks in and are paving roads. And next thing you know, they got new bus stops and the graffiti's disappearing.
Yeah.
Have you seen that as well?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I've seen entire areas regentrify in Fresno. There was a part of town 93701. I think they call it the Lowell district, which you did not want to go into 20 years ago. Now it's, after a couple $100 million investments, it's a great area. Yeah.
Yeah. And that all starts with one person going in there and doing a flip.
Yep.
And then it attracts more flippers because you got comps, and then everything starts going up.
I like it. Okay.
So this area right here, this is 89110. You might take note of that. That's one of
Yep.
those areas in kind of the southeast side of Las Vegas,
Okay.
where there's, you can see all this activity. This is only the last 12 months, believe it or not.
That is crazy. Okay. So 310 grand, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 900 square feet, 1980s. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, and this house here, they flipped it, but we can see what they bought it for too. So when you're going into this area, Michael, is it going to be a burr strategy for you, or do you want to find turnkey properties?
I will probably be buying junkers because I'm cheap. I just know who I am.
Well, that's not a bad thing. You make
No,
cheap sound
know
like it's
thyself.
negative, but it's
No,
it's
it's
a
just,
great
yeah.
strategy,
Yeah.
right? So here's what the one they bought. This is what it looked like before they renovated it,
Okay.
right? So it was
Oh,
built
yeah.
in 1980. It looks like it's older than that to me,
Yeah. Oof,
but
yeah.
they live in it pretty hard. They got it for 215,
Okay.
and they
Yeah, I can do
eventually
that.
flipped it for 310.
All right. So, okay. So 215. I like it. Okay. Do you have the rent comparables? Because again, I know nothing about Vegas. What are the rents maybe on something like this?
Yeah, yeah. So for exact comp, this one was going for
Okay.
1400.
1,400
They're
bucks.
both 2 1s,
Okay.
872. This house that we're looking at is renovated. Let's check out the comp to see what this house looks like on the inside. It isn't great from the outside, but it's rental grade. It looks like
Yeah.
like
Rental grade.
it's
It's
not going to
clean.
be.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah,
going to blow you away. Okay.
yep. So I anticipate you could get more for a place that's been fully renovated.
Yeah, I would think so.
So for Micah and
Yeah.
original cabinets,
Boy, look at that stove. Yeah. Well used cabinets.
well used. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Okay.
But let's open it up a little bit here on the settings, and let's look at properties that are. Let's click all, and we'll remove the algorithm to see everything that's in the area. And there's quite a bit of rental data in general
Okay.
here, as well as fix and flip activity. So let's sort by distance here.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
And they range.
Yeah.
Oops. So here's one of the closer ones. Again, this rental data comes directly from property management companies.
Right.
So it's the best data that's available. This is total property management. If you don't have a company out there to manage your properties for you,
Right.
then you know that there are companies there that could do this for you. That's a
So
great,
this is a 3-2 at 1,500. Okay.
yeah. But and this is actually in worse shape than the last one we just looked at.
For sure. For sure. Yeah. I would agree with that. It's an extra bedroom and bath. It's only
Mhm.
getting $100 more. That just tells you the condition. Or maybe it tells you about the area. Again, I know nothing about Vegas yet. All right.
See, here's Danbrook. I think that's the one we just looked at,
I think
actually.
that's the one we saw. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
1350. So in very little time, you can start to do your analysis from a rental perspective on whether or not it makes sense,
Yep.
from a fix and flip perspective or burr
Yeah.
strategy as well.
Okay. I like it.
This
All right.
one's
Let's
going for
go.
1699. It's a
Ooh.
3-2.
Okay. Yeah, they're not upgraded. This is not the up. I do upgrades better than this in my flips. These are not great upgrades.
Well, these aren't flips that we're looking at.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I'm sorry. Yeah,
These are
I
just the
said
rental
flips. I
comps.
meant rental comp. Sorry. I said the word flips, but I meant my rentals.
Right. So it
Yep.
looks like there's an apartment building that's close by, and there's a lot of
What's
rentals
that
in
rent? Oh,
there. But
1275. Okay. How many beds and bath? It's just off screen. What am I competing against? Oh, so these are
right
two.
there,
Okay.
2 2s.
Yeah. All right.
So So that's how I would start off is I would look in an area that's high investor activity. You're looking at Southeast Nevada, and you're going
Okay.
to come in and look at the rental comps and see what houses are renting for in different stages of condition, different levels of condition, some that are renovated, some that are just kind of rental grade, some that are even worse than that.
Right.
And then figure out, where you want to be. And it sounds like you are going to buy some junkers and fix them up.
Right. Yeah, so I actually might use you have a flag or a toggle for flip activity. Can we use that?
We do, yeah.
Yeah, because that's probably what I will do is because I want to buy something at a deep discount. Again, I'll have to build a brand new team, all of that stuff. Um, but it might be interesting to your point earlier, farm where flippers are to get that wind at my back.
Hmm.
And yeah, that might be interesting.
So quite a bit investor activity here. What is that? 7 flips, all within a half a mile of the subject property.
All right, so okay. Oh wow.
And this number here that's in this column
Yeah.
represents the percentage of ARV that our subject property is of these houses here. This
Oh, I
isn't what
gotcha.
they bought it for. So, for
Right.
example, this one on Hillsway, if I open that one up, it's going to show us that they flipped it, and that percentage of ARV on their property is going to be much lower. Yeah, they got theirs at 64%.
Got it. Oh wow. Okay. They did a good job on that flip. Look at that.
They really did.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I do. I like it. Okay. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity in Vegas. There's old towns, there's old part of towns, older homes, 1980s stuff. No, again, 1980s stuff maybe is not great for owner ox. They want the newer stuff, but rentals, it's good. Update the cabinets, maybe save the boxes, paint the doors, change the floor. Yeah, most of the windows you can keep. They're not, they're not too old.
Mm-hmm. True.
And I'm definitely looking single family home,
So let's look at
not
if there's anything that
apartments.
we can buy right now that might be worth
Yeah.
looking
What should I go? What should I do now? I like it.
at. So now that we've done a little bit of research, we've got some kind of general understanding of the market, then we would come in here and click this button that says find similar active deals.
Okay.
And then what would be the highest percentage of ARV you'd want to be at uh, for it to make sense for you?
Let's say 60%.
All right. So we're going to lower this from 75, which is the default filter,
Yeah.
to 60%.
Yeah. What the heck? 61's fine. There you go.
Okay. And you have a price ceiling?
Let's say 500 grand.
Okay.
That's fine.
Touchy. All right. And then do you need a certain number of bedrooms?
Yeah, let's say 3 and above.
So three
And
twos.
yeah, 3 twos. What the heck?
All right. See what we can find here. So again, you are going to find some of these that look like mobile or modular homes.
That's okay. I have some more stuff to learn.
Let's
Oh,
check
there's
this
something.
one out.
Yeah, why not?
It's a little bit older, single family detached. Looks like it needs some work.
Yeah. No inside pictures.
No inside pictures. And if you look at the comps on this one, looks like the comp that it used to say this thing's at 60% or lower is in this far right hand corner. So might be a different neighborhood. It's across Sahara. I would probably want to get rid of that comp.
I would get rid of that comp too. Yeah. How would you do that? There we go.
There's a little eye with a line through it.
Yeah.
And then now the comp that says it's a deal is gone. So this one doesn't look so good all of a sudden, right?
Yep. I like it. Perfect. This is how you use real data. So this one probably doesn't meet our criteria anymore. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Um,
Oh, we had a price drop. We can go up. Let's look at that one. Oh, that looks like a garage conversion. Those are always fun.
oh yeah, you're right. They're never done properly too.
No, they're never done properly. Got some roof work.
Yeah, that roof situation's not good. I certainly wouldn't list it when it was looking like that, but
Oh, look at
they
the
apparently don't
floor.
care.
Look at the floor is it's broken. Look at the floor rolling into the kitchen. It's actually broken. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, it's dirty too. But
What
you
are they
mean this is an
doing?
opportunity, right? Like you can come in
Yeah,
here
of
and
course.
it's had some
Write
work
a,
done to it.
write a disrespectful offer. I like it. So what are the comps on this one? So this is 350. It's been lowered.
Right, so
Ooh,
350.
585 right next door. What's that one look like?
85. Hmm.
All right.
Mid-century
Definitely done up.
modern.
Yeah.
It's a ranch, but these mid-century moderns can go 20% higher
Wow.
than a normal property in the same area.
Damn, that's got some color on it. Boy, woof. It's one of those houses that you only need one buyer. You only need one buyer to say yes. I love that yellow or green or whatever the color that was.
I this green back here
No, Mike. No, I was talking about the pop of yellow at the outside,
at the front,
at the front. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I
it's
got a
like a
pool.
lime green.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a great house. I would love to live here, but it's not a good comp
Oh,
for what
wow,
we're
look
looking
at
for.
that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's another thing about Vegas is pools. I am not a big pool guy. I mean, I'm going to put a pool in my house, but I'm not a big landlord pool guy. So I don't want pools, I think. Don't want that
This is a
liability.
public record sale, so we can't see the photos on it.
Okay.
So here, what I'll do is I'll send you this property,
Okay.
so you can take a closer look at it.
Sure.
We have a sharing feature here where we can click share, and then you can send it to anybody, and they don't have to be a Privy user, and then they can open that
Oh,
up
nice.
right on their computer or on their phone. So I'll
I
send this
like
one
it.
to you after we finish off, but I just type your email here and send
Right.
it over.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Awesome. So within a really short period of time, we did some local market research. We figured out
Yep.
where the hot area was. We found a potential property. And then if I wanted to set up alerts so I can get automated updates on properties that match my criteria, I can come in here, click save search, give the search a name,
Oh, that's
and
so
we might
awesome.
just call this LV active deals.
Yeah.
And then we can get alerts up to every hour, depending upon how busy you are.
Right. I like it.
And now you're using the automation and you don't have to be in the system all day because we all got busy lives. Some of us have
Stuff to do.
jobs
Yeah.
and we got lots of things going on.
This is why I think, there's a lot of people. I just did my day one boot camp the other day and it helped people understand markets. And a lot of people are like, I just don't know where to go. And I think using a tool like Privy, like we just did with Vegas, which again, I know nothing about, and I will build a team and I will keep everybody abreast. It's that metal detector. It helps me focus, right? Just by doing this 20 minutes, I now know there's some areas I should at least start looking at, which helps with
Mm-hmm.
efficiency. Also, you hit it once, I'll hit it again. The ability to know listing agents with activity in my what could be my buy box. It helps me skip the line, right? I'm going to reach out to Mason Hoops. Hopefully, I'm saying that close to correct. For
Sounds
example,
about right.
yeah, sounds about right. So again, this
Yeah.
is by getting access to live data to be able to set up the search, the alerts, the sharing features is it's going to be a tool I use to start digging into Vegas. So I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Before we take off, I want to show you one last thing here.
Please.
We do have Privy users that are in the Las Vegas market that are agents as well. So at the
Oh, I
top right
like it.
here, this is a Privy agent. This is somebody who uses Privy, who is investor friendly, and they've raised their hand and said they're looking for clients. So
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
you can go here and you can click
Jeffrey
Jeffrey's information.
Barta. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Even better.
So a couple different options there.
Yeah, I like it. That's awesome. Any other things for folks that are like, hey, how can I use Privy to lock it down? This is just the start, get automation, all of that. You got a lot of educational videos as well, but any closing thoughts, Benson?
We do. We've got tons of support. We've got lots of on-demand education over here in the Learning Center, lots of videos you can just watch on your own time. And then we do live training sessions on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So there's no
Oh, nice.
shortage of support and places where you can get your questions answered. We do have a special offer for, or it's ORAAT is the promo code.
Yeah.
So you can put that in there if you decide to buy. There's a link in the show notes there where you can go in and click and take advantage of it. We've got a 30-day money back guarantee. It'll help you find deals that you can, turn into rental properties. You can do fix and flip, wholesale, creative deal structure, whatever your exit strategy is. Privy will help you get the data you need to feel confident in your numbers and confident enough to write an offer when those deals do cross your desk, because we'll find them for you.
Yeah. At the end of the day, Privy is that metal detector for me. It's going to help me learn a brand new market much more efficient than I did Fresno 20 some odd years ago. It is that metal detector. I think a lot of you are kind of searching for markets. Privy can help with that. It doesn't it doesn't prevent you from having to do the work to tracking to learn average, but it is that upfront metal detector. Then it has the tools, the automation, and the network. In this example, Jeffrey, for example, just a lot of tools to help you get going, folks. Use the promo code ORAT, ORAAT. There are 2 A's, stands for one rental at a time. Go get your discount. Benson, thank you so much. We'll talk next week.
Thanks, Michael. See ya.
Yep. Bye.